What happens when Britain's most innocent man meets the world's scariest movies? Well, let's just say the monsters weren't prepared for Mr. Bean. If you're ready to see how our beloved Bean turns spine-chilling horror into side-splitting comedy, smash that subscribe button and buckle up for the most hilariously terrifying 25 minutes of your life. Today we're throwing Mr. Bean into the world of horror movies, and trust me, he's about to prove that the only thing scarier than a zombie apocalypse is Bean trying to help. From haunted houses to monster encounters, we'll see how our clueless hero accidentally becomes the ultimate horror movie survivor. So dim the lights, grab some popcorn, and let's watch Bean face his fears, without even realizing he should be afraid. Picture this. Bean receives an invitation to what he thinks is a costume party, but it's actually a haunted house. Watch as he mistakes ghostly moans for party music and treats floating objects like fancy party tricks. While everyone else runs screaming from apparitions, Bean politely introduces himself and offers them tea. The ghosts are more confused than scary when Bean starts rearranging their floating furniture. But the real magic happens when Bean encounters his first supernatural challenge, a possessed mirror that shows terrifying reflections. Bean just thinks it needs a good cleaning and starts scrubbing it with his sleeve. The haunted portrait gallery becomes Bean's personal art exhibition as he critiques each spooky painting and tries to straighten their crooked frames. The spirits are having an identity crisis. When mysterious fog fills the room, Bean assumes it's just poor ventilation and starts opening windows. Even the supernatural can't compete with Bean's practical solutions. Speaking of confusion, wait until you see Bean's reaction to the undead army that's about to shuffle his way. When zombies shuffle toward Bean with their arms outstretched, he thinks they want hugs. Watch as he accidentally becomes the zombie whisperer by treating brain-eating monsters like they just need a good friend. Bean's helpful nature shines when he tries to fix the zombies' torn clothes and messy hair. The undead have never looked so well-groomed. He even attempts to teach them proper posture. The zombie apocalypse takes a hilarious turn when Bean starts teaching them proper walking techniques. Who knew the undead needed etiquette lessons? Bean's zombie dance class is absolutely legendary. When Bean discovers that zombies are attracted to brains, he assumes they're just hungry students and tries to feed them actual food. The confused zombies don't know what to do with sandwiches. Bean's zombie rehabilitation program includes teaching them to knock on doors politely instead of breaking them down. Even the apocalypse needs good manners. The funniest moment comes when Bean tries to organize a zombie support group, complete with name tags and circle seating. Group therapy has never been this chaotic. Transition, from zombies to classic monsters. Bean's about to meet Hollywood's most famous villains, and they have no idea what's coming. Count Dracula has never encountered anyone like Bean. When the vampire tries to hypnotize him, Bean just thinks he's doing a very intense staring contest. The results are absolutely fantastic. Bean's reaction to Dracula's cape is priceless. He assumes the Count is just cold and offers him a proper British scarf. The vampire's dramatic flair is completely lost on our innocent hero. Bean encounters a snarling werewolf and immediately assumes it's just a very large, very hairy dog that needs grooming. Watch him attempt to give the beast a makeover with hilarious consequences. The werewolf transformation scene becomes comedy gold when Bean thinks the poor creature is just having really bad allergies. He offers tissues and allergy medicine. When Bean sees a mummy, he thinks someone needs serious first aid. His attempts to help by unwrapping the ancient Egyptian turns into the funniest chase scene you've ever witnessed. The mummy's curse means nothing to Bean, who's more concerned about the poor fellow being wrapped too tightly. He's genuinely worried about circulation problems. Frankenstein's monster gets the Bean treatment when our hero assumes he's just a very tall person with skin problems. Bean's skincare advice to the monster is absolutely hilarious. But nothing could prepare these monsters for Bean's unique problem-solving skills and his talent for turning terror into home improvement. Every horror movie has that terrifying closet monster, but Bean sees it as a storage problem that needs organizing. His helpful nature turns a nightmare into a home makeover show. Bean's organizational skills come in handy when he discovers the monster's closet is just poorly arranged. He creates a filing system for fears and phobias. A demonic doll tries to terrorize Bean, but he just thinks he's found the perfect dance partner. Watch as he turns a possessed toy into his new best friend for an impromptu tea party. The doll's evil laughter becomes background music for Bean's tea service. He even tries to teach the possessed toy proper table manners. Dark caves filled with mysterious sounds would terrify anyone else, but Bean treats it like an underground concert hall. His attempts to improve the acoustics turn ancient curses into comedy gold. Bean's cave exploration includes setting up proper lighting because he's concerned about everyone's safety. Even evil spirits deserve good illumination. The haunted basement gets the Bean makeover treatment. He installs better ventilation, adds some cheerful decorations, and creates a comfortable seating area for the ghosts. Bean's interior design advice to various supernatural entities is legendary. Who knew demons needed feng shui guidance? From home improvement to alien encounters, Bean's adventure is about to go intergalactic, and the universe isn't ready for his helpfulness. When aliens try to abduct Bean, he thinks he's getting a free ride in a very fancy helicopter. His excitement about the tour leaves the extraterrestrials more confused than terrifying. Bean's space adventure includes him trying to help the aliens with their navigation because he assumes they're lost tourists. His driving directions to Earth landmarks are absolutely hilarious. The alien technology fascinates Bean, who thinks they have the most advanced kitchen appliances he's ever seen. His cooking demonstration on the spaceship is pure comedy. A masked killer with a chainsaw approaches Bean, who immediately assumes it's a very enthusiastic gardener. Watch as Bean tries to give landscaping advice to a serial killer. Bean's gardening tips to the chainsaw-wielding maniac include proper pruning techniques and seasonal planting advice. The killer has never been more confused. Bean's politeness reaches new heights when he offers the alien invaders tea and biscuits, completely missing their plans for world domination. The intergalactic peace treaty that Bean accidentally negotiates by offering friendship and snacks becomes the most unexpected diplomatic solution in horror movie history. When more killers arrive, Bean assumes it's a landscaping crew and starts organizing their work schedule. His project management skills are wasted on serial killers. But Bean's greatest challenge is yet to come, the ultimate horror movie showdown where his innocent nature will face the darkest forces. Every horror movie needs a final showdown, but Bean turns the ultimate evil into the ultimate awkward situation. Watch as he accidentally defeats the forces of darkness with nothing but good manners and confusion. Bean's approach to ancient evil involves offering it a proper job interview. He's genuinely concerned about the demon's career prospects and work-life balance. That spine-chilling horror movie music? Bean thinks it's just background music for his daily routine. Watch him dance and conduct along to the most terrifying soundtracks ever created. Bean's musical criticism of horror soundtracks is legendary. He offers suggestions for more uplifting melodies and better rhythm sections. When Bean gets behind the camera to create his own horror film, the results are more hilarious than horrifying. His unique directing style turns every scary scene into comedy gold. Director Bean's film includes proper lighting for the monsters so they look their best on camera. His cinematography advice to supernatural entities is absolutely precious. The final battle becomes a dance-off when Bean misunderstands the villain's threatening gestures as choreography. Evil has never been this confused. Bean's peace negotiations with the forces of darkness include offering them better working conditions and dental benefits. Even evil deserves proper health care. And now for Bean's most heroic moment yet, where he proves that sometimes the greatest superpower is simply being yourself. In every hero's journey, they must face their deepest fear. For Bean, that fear is running out of tea. Watch as he prioritizes a proper cuppa over escaping the most dangerous horror movie situation ever. Bean's tea-making ritual in the middle of supernatural chaos becomes the most British moment in horror movie history. Even demons have to wait for tea time. Bean's innocent approach to horror creates the most unexpected plot twists. Who knew that offering friendship could defeat ancient evils? The power of Bean's genuine kindness transforms every villain into a misunderstood character who just needs a friend and a good cup of tea. The horror movie villains find themselves in group therapy sessions with Dr. Bean, who thinks they just need someone to listen to their problems. Bean's therapy sessions include arts and crafts time, where demons learn to express their feelings through macrame and watercolor painting. The ultimate plot twist comes when all the monsters realize they were just lonely and needed Bean's innocent friendship to find their humanity again. Bean's Monster Rehabilitation Center becomes the most successful supernatural social service program in movie history. And there you have it, proof that Mr. Bean is the ultimate horror movie survivor. Not because he's brave, not because he's smart, but because he's so wonderfully oblivious that he turns every terrifying situation into pure comedy. The horror movie industry will never be the same after Bean's accidental intervention. Who needs special effects when you have special innocence? If Bean's horror movie adventure made you laugh harder than it made you jump, slam that like button like you're running from zombies. Drop a comment telling us which horror movie Bean should tackle next, and subscribe for more hilariously heroic Bean content. Remember, the only thing scarier than a horror movie is missing our next Bean compilation. Until next time, keep laughing and stay Beantastic.